and bring this thing over here. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Ow! That looked good. That looked good right there. And so what the ICO we're going to look at is called B token, right? You've probably seen a few videos on it. Has been whitelisted. So right now they have the sign up period to participate in the next round. I do believe they had a first round of funding, kind of like a pre-sale that just ended. And so now they have the opportunity for you to sign up on the whitelist, right? I do think that I saw a kind of like a notification that if you're in the United States, technically it's not. Yeah, here we go. Although we cannot accept participants in the US, Canada, China, boom, 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 sign up on the whitelist, we invite everyone to sign up on the whitelist so that we can understand the level of participation you had in our community. So apparently they don't allow US participants. Apparently Uncle Sam still pretty desperate to get money, and they want to keep the fiat system in control a little bit longer, so they don't want US citizens participating in ICOs. That's fine. But still, nonetheless, we have a global community, and I just wanted to cover some of this information for you guys. I said it knocks the fees from Airbnb. They're a seasoned team of former employees, Google, Facebook, Uber, a bunch of successful fintech startups. And basically, it's a peer-to-peer home sharing platform. This thing has been huge for like the last 15 years, ever since couch surfing, from the internet first came out. You would pay somebody, in California, like $10 and they would let you sleep on their couch, right? That was called couch surfing. But this thing has evolved. Airbnb, multi-billion dollars in revenue, and essentially they're looking to replicate their business model and bring it to the blockchain. You'll notice a lot of the same minds that built out some of these companies are coming together to build this one out as well. And I think that will be a major benefit to not only longevity, but also the likelihood for success of this platform. So if we just start going through some of these tools, when we talk about the technology, what does the technology look like? Let me see. Where is it? There we go. Technology, the nuts and bolts, right? Biggest thing to note here is the blockchain, right? Blockchain basically makes everything secure, trusted. You don't really have to worry about getting hacked. I know for a fact that's one of Airbnb's biggest flaws, is that they have a lot of fraud, chargebacks, and as far as like Visa goes with payment remediation, but when you have a blockchain token, a protocol, it's basically the solution is built into the service, the system. Have a lot of the same problems that Airbnb has. In addition to that, also conversion issues, because Airbnb is a global platform. It has multi-tenders and currencies that it needs to convert behind the scenes in order to do business A to B, right? One seamless platform that kind of, runs on itself won't have that issue, right? And so that's always good to take note of. What does the industry look like, and how will these guys be successful? The biggest thing to note here, an overnight business plan. Airbnb kind of proved it, but still there's 20 or 30 different services out there for peer-to-peer rentals, right? From everything from VBRO to Craigslist, to eBay, with timeshares. So this is a huge industry, multi-billion-dollar industry looking to do. And also in addition to that, they already have a testnet server. Else, just to take note of is that if they have a product, essentially a platform that's at least in beta testing, it shows that they're, heading in the right direction, right? So let's roll back here. Let's take it one step further. look at the ICO. Will they get mainstream adoption? And what does the economy look like behind this coin? A couple things to note. Their ICO, they have a hard cap of 5 million, more or less an Ethereum transfer. The public pre-sale, I think that they're funding for now, they say minimum contribution 50. This is, yeah, oh, pre-sale that just ended where you needed like 50 Ethereum. I don't have that. I don't know too many people that do. So we'll look at this side, the public sale. Minimum contribution amount, 0.1 Ethereum, period January 31 through February 28. And so, you know, just off the top, kind of like a, you know, standard distribution, company 25, team 15, so technically company 35, token 30, community reserve 30. So that's cool. Maybe they'll do like future round fundings. I know one of the things that they have in this bonus, I think a 30% bonus for this 50 Ethereum accredited investor round. And so that's actually a lot. So that's something to keep note of when this thing goes public. It probably will drop at least 30%. That was the bonus, that the incentive that the whales got in the beginning. So if you don't participate in the ICO, then more than likely you can expect to buy it at a discount after these guys dump it, you know, on the exchange. And that's kind of just apparently standard business practice. You know, the rich guys get all the discounts and they turn around and dump it on us, right? Welcome to corporatized capitalism. What else? The advisors, I think, was the team of the advisors is really the bread and butter for this group. One of the things to note here in achieving worldwide success are the partners, right? Who is leading that drive? How are you doing it? You know, what does success look like, and who's the team that's building it for you? Seen that guy before. He's pretty well known. Tech community. In addition to that, as I mentioned before, they do have some major players and some major partners from Silicon Valley and around the blockchain as well. You know, so this, you know, just information you guys can look through. I don't need to go through every little thing. Again, if you're in the USA, I don't think they allow you to participate in the ICO, but you can register for, you know, the newsletter just to get information. And then the last thing is their community. What does that look like? Facebook and their LinkedIn, all these different outlets. I believe they have a Slack page as well. You know, they definitely have the infrastructure, the digital infrastructure in place to allocate to a digital community, a global community. Essentially, that's going to be peer-to-peer, and hopefully, you know, if they're able to be successful, hopefully we'll be able to put a dent in that Airbnb stronghold of peer-to-peer, crowdsourced residential living, right? So again, the btoken .io or .com, btoken.com. So decent little blockchain project. Check it out in your leisure if that's something you choose to do. And I hope you appreciate my I was watching a crypto coins video the other day, and I saw him on Prezi. I said, you know what, that was kind of cool. So shout out to Crypto Coins for inspiring the boss, you know what I'm saying, to jump in Prezi real quick and make a little presentation to y'all. Good deal. With that being said, last thing I got for you guys is the Patreon. We actually sold out of our tier 1 spots for the, let's bring me back. We sold out of the tier 1 spots for the Boss Method alert service. So if you want to get in, there are about 40 spots on tier 2 right now. This will probably be all I do on Patreon. I really didn't want to do this many, but we sold out in like 2 days. And then I had people message me on Facebook. So Boss Method alert service, this is basically the automatic notification service for the top 20 coins when the Boss Method flags them as either a buy or a sell. just to really streamline the path to success for you guys. I think that's the biggest thing, I'm trying to do in this next couple months here is, bring on as many people as possible and have as many people make as much money as possible, because the more we have access to, the less we have to argue about what we don't, right? And so if you go to my website, bossofbitcoin.com, you will see a few of those resources right there. First of all, you got the Facebook group. Next, you have the Cryptopolis report. These are the 10 coins that will be rebuilding civilization from the inside out on the blockchain in finance, retail, infrastructure, commercial, right? We will have $1 trillion market inside a few months, and these 10 coins will lead the way. So if you want a little head start, kind of like what we saw today, we can kind of see where the market's going. Cryptopolis report will definitely do that for you. In addition to that, the Dream Team is a must-have for people that don't have a lot of money and really just looking to get started in crypto. Because if you don't have a lot to lose, you put it on the long shot make you some long money, now your view get a little bit higher. And that's what the Dream Team is. A lot of these coins are down 40, 50, 60% from their all-time high, have not recovered. And since this last correction have actually gone back down another 20%. So now is a good time to look at some of those coins for a longer perspective, especially if you're just now starting. That means you really can't go down much lower from zero, right? These coins kind of have some intrinsic value built into them to where when they rebound, they'll break out, right? And those are the two lists we have on the website. Again, #1 Facebook group in the world, bossofbitcoin.com, and Patreon for the automatic service, right? And if you're in the chat right now, I just sent you a link. Do me a favor and shout your country out. What I will do is, let's see how I'm gonna do this. I should be able to add you guys in here. Let's see how this works. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not it. Can you do that? Is always the hardest part. Up. Don't want that. Let's see. I'll just bring this over. Do this. How about that? That works, right? Here we go. Up. Wait a minute. I know. I see it. Oh, boy. I'm on. It's rough. Okay. It doesn't want to work today. So I guess that's all we'll do to check in tomorrow. I'll make sure I have this thing queued up. But it's not loading up. I've tried to re-click it like 3 times now and it just keeps freezing. So my apologies about this. That being said, everybody, it's that time of the day signing out. The boss, boy BK. No matter where you stay, from Brazil, Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, and share. Copy and paste the URL. Text it to somebody you care about. The more millionaires we have, with have a conscience, the better, because apparently the ones we got right now don't have $2 worth of common sense. So that being said, we'll use the 7 over to 77 and we'll take our money back. As long as they have all the money, we have all the power. And as long as we choose not to value what they want us to value, then we actually have a chance at longevity. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.